Guys, Deluded, YouTube's Lucas Torreira and all of them things. I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in. I hope you're all safe and well wherever you are in this world. However you're watching this on your laptop, MacBook, phone, whatever your vocation is, whatever the hell you're doing, whether that's in the office, whether that's being working in retail, working on a construction site. I mean, I've even seen some Snapchats of some barely legal professions listening to my stuff. So thank you very much. But moving on into what you're actually here for. I think my path is different to a lot of people in regards to specifically YouTube, because I look at it like I'm mad different. Not because I'm trying to be different. It's because, like, I mean, who have you seen realistically? What Arsenal fan speaks about Spurs players, for example? Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. I speak about a range of topics, all the way from racism, from how clubs are developing, countries are developing football-wise, whether that's the Caribbean, Asia, Africa. You've seen several things. I talk about several topics. I talk about the journey. I talk about several things, to which I see several positive comments. You guys say I could be everything from a football scout to Ian Ballagay, a black Ian Ballagay, to Arsenal's head of recruitment. I've seen mad statements about myself, and because considering none of you've actually never met me in the flesh, I mean it means a lot, because in my life I know it's I haven't lived that much life for 23 years of age, and I've been through a lot. I know how one thing I know how it feels is to be called something you're not. So that's one reason I rate you lot the most. When I see them positive comments, or even whether you agree or disagree, especially because you lot don't know me, because I do see comments from people closer to home, and it hurts. And you guys kind of know the real me. You lot are my family, as extended family sort of thing. So yeah, I do feel my path is different for them reasons I said. Like, I'm not like these other YouTubers. You don't see me ranting and raving. Of course, you see me losing it at times, but you don't see me ranting and raving. I ain't got no gimmicks. Clearly nonsense sells. If I was shouting, if I was saying stuff like, I don't know, what can I say? Danny Welbeck is more prolific than Harry Kane, and made that the caption. I could ride up off that stuff, and then maybe I could stop being so deluded, or I could really play up to that name and do these little gimmicks things, and speak in ridiculous words, and do these sort of things, or pretend I'm a football in the know and things like that. You've seen these funny boys. It would be a lot easier doing that. But for me, why I wouldn't do that is because it's not me. It's exhausting. Because when you're doing that, like a lot of these people probably find out, when they're not ranting or raving or doing certain things, people are not listening. So they're having to do it, and it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. I just think my path is a bit different, purely because, like, what I do is different from other YouTubers. You obviously see me speak heavily about Arsenal because, I mean, that's my club. That's the set I've chosen. But you see me talking about a lot of stuff. You see certain people are following me and unfollowing me on Twitter. Certain people are paying attention. Certain comments are coming my way. Certain people are getting hold of my contact details and contacting me about certain things. It just feels that I'm going in a different path, a path that's never been walked before. I don't want to big myself up. This could all be just crap, and I'm not bigging myself up. It just feels like every other YouTuber's that way, I'm this way, because I'm so different. Like, I don't dick ride. Like, that's the one thing that annoys me. I know in life, to a degree, pause, touch wood, you have to kind of kiss up and things like that. But this community, it's weird, man. It's like a couple people hold the key, and everyone else is just breading and dick riding and up their ass and stuff. And I'm the sort of person, I don't care. Like, one thing about me, I don't care in the sense that I come on YouTube, set up pitch. Who is this young looking 23-year-old black kid speaking? Again, I keep saying the Arsenal Spurs example, speaking about Spurs players, and he's an Arsenal fan. Who is this guy spamming the net? Bro, I can do it. And how many people have said you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, you should stop it? Bro, I can do what I want. That's the thing. This YouTube thing is free. I've come, set up shop, and said, boom, this is my thing. This is what I'm doing. If you like it, one love. If you don't, I don't care, innit? It's that sort of thing. It feels like my path is a path that's never been walked before, and I'm going to become something I don't even know. Again, it scares me because it does this. At times I become disheartened. I think, is this worth it? Not in the sense that I clearly believe my work is worth it. In the sense that, am I trying to get something that isn't going to happen? Or am I ahead of the time in a sense? Like, I have other interests in life, and even in football, that I can see going somewhere. So do I care? Should I stop caring about YouTube? Should I pull it away? Should I just turn off from it completely? I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, man. Clearly, the knowledge base, my knowledge base, my ability to think outside the box, my ability to have my own opinion and completely critique it or see some other information is unmatched, is unrivaled. I mean, how many of people do you say my points are articulated? It's not because I'm trying to be articulate, it's because I'm a man that likes reference. I don't want to come here and tell you guys, oh, we need a new left back because Monreal did this. I want to be like, no, Monreal's had a good season, but I still believe we need a new left back. You can see the obvious signs of declining. People moan and rant at me at the time, and I'm not always right. I've been wrong many a times. But now you see, everybody's talking about a left back. People said we didn't need a centre half. Now you see it. People said we didn't need a winger. Now you see it. People, the one thing that people don't get to me like that. But one thing that got to me, because I really care about youth football, is when people were saying, oh, we don't care about these random youth players. And why do you keep talking about these footballers that no one cares about? These same people that said these comments are now breading when Yacine Adli, Torreira's not young, but Torreira to a degree, well, he is. Torreira to a degree, Guendouzi, however many examples you want to list, because it's not that I know every player, it's just I've talked about many players because I watch football. They're now breading and saying, oh, how did you know them? It's not because I'm amazing. It's not because I have any special talent. I just am a student of the game. I love football. You lot rate me and say I know this and that, and to a degree my knowledge is getting there. But by the same logic, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I don't know as much as I want to know. My opinion isn't as strong as I would like it to be. This is me looking at myself. Because the one thing that bugs me, just off topic, I can tell you a player's sick. Like, I could tell you Kylian, when I've told you before, he was going to be sick. But the one thing, and it comes with age, like you see Pete Vietza, legendary Chelsea scout, and Wenger and them around there, they can see when a player, like, directly how his career is going to project. I'm getting better at it. For instance, now in the last 5 years, I can tell if a player is kind of good by his first and first touch, if he's good or bad, especially young players, especially the young 7-8-year-olds, because there's basic things you need to look at if they're not going to make it. So I just feel my thing's a bit different. Like, I speak about everything. And how many times have you seen these comments like, and it doesn't fill me with joy because I don't really care about other fans or about other clubs like that, for want of better words. But when I see things like, I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but I pre your thing, you're not so deluded, or I feel bad when Arsenal lose because of you. These things show I'm doing something right. I lie, people. But yeah, man, like, it just feels like my path is mad different to the others, man. Or like, I don't know. I guess my looking at it is, where I need to be away from this and in life, where I need to be or where I want to be or where I aspire to be is going to be a result of the person I become, gaining the qualifications I crave, learning the skills I crave to learn, networking with the people I desire to network with, challenging myself. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Because I'm never content. It goes against me. People in my personal life will all tell you the same thing. I'm the most narcissistic guy you'll probably meet, but I'm also the most humble. I'm the most up my own arse. I'm also the most down to earth, because I'm very up my own arse. I believe in my source, but trust me, people, I believe in my source. But I'm very, at times, self-doubt, so I can be humble enough to put them to the side. If you see what I'm saying, people, I guess, like, where I want to be is just the man who I want to become. We'll see where it's saying. I mean, what scares me and excites me is I'm 23 years of age. Like, if I fail, I fail. I mean, I have ambitions. No one likes to fail. But if I fail, I fail. I dust myself up and try again. I failed many times in my short life already. I mean, yeah, I've had to, yeah, man, it is what it is. But I don't know what else to say, man. I mean, when it comes to mindset, ability, I'm clearly in a different league compared to 98% of these YouTubers. I say 98 because whatever percentage is left, I've met a couple real ones. Like, check out, you know, I'm not going to plug people, but a couple real ones in it. If you know who you are in it. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.